if you are still designing but not getting clients in 2025, then this video is for you. Meanwhile, it doesn't matter whether you are watching this video in 2025 or 2026. Whatever year you are watching this video does not matter. And let me also add that whatever tool you are using, whether smartphone or PC, whether Canva, whether Pixela, whether Photoshop, it doesn't matter whatever design tool you use. So long as you create good designs, or so long as you are a designer, then this video is for you. For me, I left social media around I left social media. This was in December of 2024, and then January 1st, I left all my social media platforms up until now. And before leaving, one of my fears was, how will I get clients? In fact, it wasn't like I had the fear per se, because I already concluded that I was not going to be getting clients this year. I already concluded that I would not be able to really get clients this year, because I mean, I'm leaving my socials, my LinkedIn platform with over 15,000 followers that could even put me out there, my WhatsApp of thousands of viewers, my Facebook, my Instagram of over 6,000 followers. Like all of my platforms, I left them because I'm on a social media break off of my platforms, and only for me to come into the year. And on January 1st, I got a client on Upwork, and for me that was the sign I needed to know that this year is like this year is my Upwork year. And so I doubled down on Upwork, and so far I'm currently working for about 3 clients. One is like a full-time role for a company, and then another is for another agency, right? And it's still in the works, but then I've started working already, but then I'm not really fully integrated into the other brand yet. But then I have one that I'm working for full-time, and it's just amazing because now I'm earning more than what I've ever earned from any brand I've worked with monthly, right? And meanwhile, this year it was because I focused on Upwork. Imagine if I was still active on social media, or imagine that this year I didn't take a social media break and I was still pursuing clients on other platforms and neglecting Upwork like I've been doing over the years, right? Maybe I would never have gotten this opportunity. So one thing you need to understand is that there is no one approach to getting clients. There is no one strategy that works for getting clients. The strategy that you are ignoring might be where you will get your biggest client, but you may never know. And so try out different strategies, explore different strategies. One thing you need to understand is that a lot of designers, sometimes the reason why a lot of designers do not get clients is because we box ourselves. You put yourself in a box that, okay, this is the way I want to get clients, or this is the way your mentor used to get clients, or this is the way your coach used to get clients. And because of that, you put yourself in that box and you refuse to actually explore other options that might bring you clients too. Because you see, no matter the method you know of getting clients, or no matter the strategy, right? Every strategy can bring in high paying clients. Beyond just strategy, one thing you need to understand is that there is also something called opportunity. So someone else might have access to an opportunity that you may not have access to, even if you are better than the person in designing. And that is something that you need to also really understand. So it's not all about your strategy. You need to understand that there is no strategy that is wrong. There's no approach to getting client that is wrong. It is whatever works. And trust me, every strategy has worked for at least one person, different persons. So as much as possible, don't put yourself in a box and say, okay, this is how I'm expecting client, this is how I want to get clients. You need to understand that how your coach got his high paying clients, or how he gets his high paying clients, might not be the way you get yours. It might not exactly work for you, or there might be other strategies or other approach that may work for you more than his approach, or more than our approach. So you need to be open to exploring different strategies. You need to be open to exploring different approach, right? Do not put yourself in a box. Do not put yourself in a place nobody puts you, right? So that you will not just keep struggling and struggling. If you try CodeDM and CodeDM seems not to be working, try inbound, right? try putting out content on social media and position yourself rightly. So understand the fact that there is no one way to getting clients. You need to explore all of the different strategies. In my masterclass, that's in SGDM, I teach them 4 ways of getting clients, which is referrals, inbound, outbound, and then freelancing platform. These were the four that we focus on in my masterclass. Meanwhile, if you want to have access to the materials, and the recordings of the past edition, just check the description box of this video. But then back to what I was saying. So I told them these 4 ways, and then we focused on each of these 4 ways: how to get clients on Upwork, how to get clients through inbound, through outbound. We focused on each of these things because I wanted them and I needed them to know that there is no one approach to getting clients, and you would be shooting yourself at the foot. Meanwhile, if you are lucky, you can just focus on one and then you keep getting your clients from one of those ways. But then you would be limiting yourself because you would never know how well you will do in the other approach if you did not even try them out. You will never know, or you may never know how well you will do on Upwork if you don't even have an Upwork platform or other freelancing platforms. You may never know how well you will do in outbound, sending cold DMs and all of that, if you do not even give that a shot. So as much as possible, explore all of these different approach to getting clients, see which works for you, and then you can double down on whichever works for you. You can focus on whichever works for you, but do not neglect the others in a bid of just, okay, I just want to focus on this one. Oh, this is the way my boss gets clients. Oh, this is the way my coach gets clients. Oh, this is the way I've been getting clients. Because that is even another thing that can actually keep you in a box. Maybe the way you've been getting clients is through inbound. Okay, clients will reach out to you. Hey, how you doing? I need this social project. Oh, are you available to work for my brand? All of that. Maybe you are used to getting inbound lead, to getting people in your DM, and so because of that, it has limited you in your approach to getting clients, because now you feel like the only way you can get clients is through inbound. You feel like there's no need to learn how to reach out to brands, how to send cold DMs, how to send cold emails. You feel like there's no need to even explore other freelancing platforms. See, the bridge between what you are currently earning and your capacity, not your capacity, but like you anymore, right? Because the capacity is not reality. It is just the potential energy, right? But then the amount you are earning now, or your current earnings compared to how much you can earn, the bridge between them might just be you, might just be your complacency, in the sense of, okay, I'm already getting client through inbound. Oh, I don't, there's no need to explore outbound. Oh, there's no need to explore freelancing platforms. Oh, freelancing platforms, they are filled with clients that don't pay well. Who told you? See, there are, just like there are low paying clients in every of this approach, there are also high paying clients in every of this approach. I used to also believe that freelancing platform like Upwork, as just, they will undervalue your work, they will pay you for, you'll be doing more work, and then you're just going to be paid chicken change and all of that. But then, I mean, my recent experience, my own experience, and even literally most of the experience I've had this year has been otherwise, right? Because it's just been amazing, right? And I might never have known that this is a possibility if I did not give it a try. And what actually pushed me to give this a shot was because I did not have any option, because I was not ready to come back to my platform. Just because I wasn't getting client, or just because I didn't have any client I was working with, was not enough reason to push me back from my break off all my platforms. And so the only option I had was to double down on Upwork, and I just thank God that He gave me the opportunities, and then that He helped me to make it work, right? So stop limiting yourself, right? Stop limiting yourself. This is 2025, right? But it doesn't matter. Whenever you are watching this video, what I'm sharing with you in this video is relevant. No matter the year that you are watching this video, understand that there is no one way to getting clients. You have to explore all of the different approach to getting clients and see which works. And even when you see which works, do not just confine yourself within the circumference of that which has been working for you, or which one works for you. Explore other options, explore other approach, because that one approach do not work today does not mean it will not work tomorrow. Just because you have been trying out cold DMs I think I've seen testimonials of people saying that they sent code DMs to like 100 brands and 99 rejected them, and just that one brand, just the one reply they got, just the one positive reply they got from a brand, it made the whole effort worth it. Or I mean, I've seen testimonials like that. Some people will say, okay, they sent applications. Oh yeah, that's another way of getting clients that I also that's applying for jobs, right? That I also shared with my students. That's applying for jobs, maybe job vacancies. That's like the fifth approach. I think if I remember very well, right? All of that are in my masterclass. All of the materials are available for purchase in case you are interested, right? And so there are people that I've also seen testimonials of people that are saying, okay, they sent code DMs to 50 brands, to 50 something brands, and no one go back. Or maybe some go back with, oh, we are not available for this. Oh, we regret to tell you, we regret to let you know that, okay, blah blah blah. But then just the one brand that sent a positive feedback and sent the congratulations, you are now employed, or all of that, just that one brand made all of the effort worth it. So just because you're not getting a client through one approach, or you've not been getting client through one approach, does not mean that you can't still get client through that approach, right? So you need to be flexible, and you need to understand that you should not confine yourself, and you should not restrict yourself to just one method, to just one strategy, to just one approach to getting clients. Then another thing you need to understand, if you are still not getting clients in 2025, is be everywhere, be everywhere, be everywhere, but be positioned correctly, right? I know that if you've been listening to me, or if you've been following my videos, one thing that you might have learned is that I encourage, right? Especially if you follow me, if you used to follow me on WhatsApp, right? If you follow me a lot on WhatsApp, you would realize that I share that be everywhere, but be focused on few platforms, right? That's the formula is FBS: focus, build, and spread. That is very relevant. But the part of that I want to focus on in this particular point is be everywhere. Be everywhere. This particular one is so connected to that of, do not confine yourself, do not limit yourself to just one approach to getting clients. This is very similar to it, because when I say be everywhere, I'm saying do not just focus on only Instagram. Just because you've been getting clients from Instagram does not mean that you can't get clients from LinkedIn. Stop limiting yourself. Designers, stop limiting yourself. You will never really be able to understand how much opportunities you might get until you take action, right? So just because you've been getting opportunities from Facebook do not mean that you can't also get opportunities on LinkedIn. Stop limiting yourself, maybe with your stereotypes. Oh, LinkedIn is this, LinkedIn is that. You are leaving money on the table, right? So stop limiting yourself. Stop limiting yourself. Be everywhere. But then there is a but, which is be positioned correctly. You are not just going everywhere like a random person who do not have direction. You know what you are optimizing for. You know what you are positioning for. You are positioning for clients, and so be positioned rightly. Let all your platform be optimized. You are not just there to build just a random community. You are not just there for any random post. You are not just there to be there. No, you are there so that you can position yourself correctly for your potential clients, so that when people see you on a platform, they are immediately drawn to you. They already see you like a solution provider. You are not just positioning like every other designer. You are positioning as someone that has the ability to provide creative solutions to the problems, to the creative problems, or whatever problem brands might have with visual. So you are positioning yourself not just like a graphic designer. And so I do not, I mean, I do not think that you will go to maybe LinkedIn, for example, and then just put graphic designer on your bio and just leave it at that. I do not think that makes you well positioned, right? Instead, position yourself as a um problem solver, right? As a solution provider, okay, I use designs to do this and do this for brands. I create designs for social brands to help them do social thing. Like, you are positioning yourself like a problem solver, not just as a random graphic designer. Because if you go to all of these platforms, you would see a lot of designers like that already that just put graphic designer. The question is, what differentiates you from another graphic designer? Why should I hire you? Why should I select you? Why should I work with you when there are thousands of other people like you who also put just graphic designer on their bio? What am I expecting? What should I get? What am I expecting to get from the designs that you'll be creating from me? Right. The interesting thing is that all of your potential clients may not enter your DM and ask you these questions. And so that is why you need to stay them out. This is part of your positioning. This is part of the ways to position yourself rightly on all of these platforms. So be everywhere, be on LinkedIn, be on Twitter, X, be on WhatsApp, be on Facebook, be on Instagram, be on Threads, be on Pinterest, be on everywhere, be on YouTube, everywhere, every single place, but then be positioned strategically, be positioned correctly everywhere. And I also have another one here with me, which is similar to all of these points, but it's a bit different, which is put yourself out aggressively, but strategically. Put yourself out aggressively, right? Put yourself out with so much alacrity. Put yourself out with so much effort, right? Put yourself out with so much aggressiveness, right? If that's a word, but then be strategic, right? Don't just put yourself out randomly. When you post your designs, do not just post your designs and just post it like an image, no caption, nothing, no thought behind the design. You just post the design that way, right? That's not the way to position yourself well. That's not the way to put yourself out strategically. Be strategic in your approach to putting yourself out. It's not about posting your designs every single day or posting your designs back to back a day. No, you have to be strategic. Even if you are going to do that, which is very amazing, be strategic with every single post you are putting out. Because see, look at it this way, that every single post you are putting out there is a potential client seeing it, and the person is also seeing other designers that he will want to work with. Why should I work with you? Why should I see your design and decide to work with you from your design? Something about your design needs to draw me to want to work with you. There is something about your design, your post, that should make me want to work with you. There should be a thought around your design that should make me as a client feel like, oh wow, see all these designer things. Oh, I would love to have this guy in my team. Oh, I would love to have this guy to work for my brand. Oh, I would love to have this guy work on my banner, work on my project, work on my flyer, work on my poster, whatever it may be, right? But then you need to position, not position now, that's not even the point in this case. You need to put yourself out strategically. You need to put yourself out like you are in the faces of your clients. Because actually you are in the faces of your clients. Your clients are everywhere on social media, but then for you to be able to grab their attention and for them to be able to enter your DM and actually work with you or consider you, you need to position and you need to be strategic in your approach to putting yourself out. Let me know if this video helps in the comment section. You see, my hope, my expectation is that you win as a designer. I am also not there yet, but then there are certain results I've gotten, and when you look at the pattern, as much as these are evidence of God's grace, these are evidence of God's mercy and God's favor, there are also patterns. There are also patterns that can be seen, because God will only breathe on your effort. God will only bless the works of your hands. When God wants to bless you, that is, it does that through a channel. And so when you look at the pattern, there is like a pattern of what works. And it is some of them that I'm sharing with you that I've been able to personally help me. Let me know if this video helps in the comments, and don't forget to give this video a like. Don't forget to share this video with one designer that you know. This might just be the answer to the prayer of that designer. You might just be answering a designer's prayer by sharing this video with them. So share this video everywhere, share this video with designers, and then subscribe if you haven't done that. I have really amazing videos around design coming up on this channel, and you do not want to miss them. I'm going to see you in the next one.